Like, for example, the same thing.
How long have you been making jeans?
This is now the third season.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
how's that going?
I've always done it for my collection.
Mm-hmm.
I was working on the women's jeans at the time, and obviously a lot of boys were buying them as well, especially in Asia, of course. And so it's always, and it's something that I'm wearing every day. You know, it's one of those pieces that is just so completely, for me, I can't live without a pair of jeans. So it's one of the first things that I really enjoy to develop in the collection.
And what are you trying to express in your particular jeans?
So like I was saying, I'm just trying to find, for me, the most pure jean possible. And I want to have sort of that same little hidden detail in the jeans, like, for example, I was explaining in the shirt. So if we're coming back to this idea of sort of tailoring being very important, sort of handmade, artisanal, kind of sartorial details, which are always coming back in the collection. For example, on the jeans, it's expressed in the fact that there's this type of a closing, which is like a man's tailored trouser. And it's otherwise a very simple, very classic piece, except you have this special way of putting on the pants. Okay, so it's a button-up fly front, but then there's that action that when you put on, that you sort of hook the jean first and then you close it. I don't know, there's that very hidden, I say, tactile, how can I put it best? Through the simple fact of putting it on, always having the same gesture, you know, to hook the pant first and then close it on the front with the snap button. That you always have a completely different engagement and I say with the product, so it becomes a jest that you can't associate to any other jean. And it's one of those things that, even though you don't realize it, I think it's something that stays with you and you realize like every single time you put it on. It's a way of identifying the product or giving the product a bit of soul, which simply you recognize through the action of putting it on. And I think this is one of the, you know, if I could find a way to add that type of a value to the pieces in the collection, then I would be probably achieving what I wanted to do.